Children? Children, what did I tell you about eating pop rocks while spewing the works of Van Gogh? It is disrespectful, and as one of your parent chaperones, I'm going to insist that you refrain.
Bravo. Nicely done. Thank you, Mrs. Krakori.
It's actually me.
Damn, I had to take a miss on the room with the Van Gogh sunflowers to fish Debbie Rehnquist out of the ladies' room.
Actually, you can
What was
call
that outburst all about?
She thought she was going to see Leonardo DiCaprio. She was very disappointed to find out it was Leonardo da Vinci, and not him, but only samplings of his work.
I'm sorry, but I'm really angry right now. Yeah, it's completely apparent that little Debbie Rehnquist did not do any of her reading homework. Because if she had, she would know that we are on a field trip to a museum.
Kitty, Madame PTA President, I feel partly responsible for that.
Really, Suki?
Yeah. Debbie is in my homeroom, and I may have left a few of the details kind of sketchy. Get it? Sketchy. Art museum. I'm sometimes funny on accident.
But what are you saying, Suki?
I promo it like movie of the week. See Leonardo like you've never seen him before. No harm in that.
Well, I would have to disagree, Suki. Debbie Rehnquist was so harmed she was crying in the ladies' room. My students read all of their materials. You don't see any of them crying.
Well, pardon me, Miss High and Mighty. I take umbrage with the fact that you are contradicting a tenured teacher who is me in front of the president of the PTA and a parent chaperone.
I apologize, Suki. You're right. I should not have contradicted you in this public way. I should have taken this up privately, but I was so frustrated by Debbie Rehnquist that I'm such a big fan of Van Gogh.
Oh, hell. Don't bust a gasket. I forgive you. Now let's go enjoy some Van Gogh.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to be such a stickler for details, but you all are teachers, and you should know how to correctly pronounce the artist's name. It's Van Gogh.
Van Gogh. Oh, wow, thank you. I have to tell you, it is so refreshing to have a parent who's not only interested in their children's studies, but is also above average in knowledge herself. Thank you very much, Mrs. Krakori.
Actually, you can
Well, that's a new one on me. Van Gogh.
That must be the European pronunciation.
It is. And while we are on the subject, and I certainly don't mean to be rude, but you have all been mispronouncing my name.
Oh.
Krakori. No. It's Krakhor. Like Krakhor. Hey, look at that Krakhor over there, or, oh, gosh, I wish that Krakhor would stop leaning against the hood of my car. Oh, I can see I've made you all very, very uncomfortable, but why should you be if I'm not? I mean, it's my name. I've had it all my life. In fact, why don't you say it with me?
Oh, no. What I meant was, why don't you give us some time to just get used to the whole idea of your name. Okay, Virginia?
It's pronounced vagina.
It's spelled V-I-R-G-I-N.
But it is pronounced vagina. My name is Vagina Krakhor. Oh, it's not so terrible, is it? It's just a name. Now, why don't you say it?
Vagina Krakhor.
Vagina Krakhor.
Now, use it in a sentence.
Pleased to meet you, Vagina Krakhor.
Pass the sugar. Vagina Krakhor.
Happy birthday to you, Vagina Krakhor.
And there you go. That wasn't so hard, was it? In my youth, I used to think that my parents were terribly cruel, insisting on the old world pronunciations. But I have realized that going through life with a name like Vagina Crackle has made me a confident and strong woman, and I am passing these traits on to my children.
Felix and Stacy?
Did they ask you to call them Felix and Stacy?
Yes.
Oh, those scamps. Well, I can assure you that Fellatio and Stuck will be punished.
All right, then. Okay. So, thank you so much for being our parent chaperone. Vagina Crackle.
You are so very welcome, and thank you.
Well, as long as we're clearing the air, I've been letting you guys get away with this for years. My name really isn't pronounced Sukmatic Ubikpuse.